If you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets. Street Fighter 6.
Yo, what's up guys, it is Nigel here, and today we are talking about how to beat Dee Jay. Now personally, I think Dee Jay, if I had to put him anywhere in the tier list, I would say probably A. Some people would argue S or something like that. I think he's in the A area. Could be B, potentially, depending on how you know how to beat him, but it just all depends on knowledge when it comes to him. When it comes down to what archetype could beat him, I think anybody can, really. He definitely has the tools for pretty much everybody. He has a uppercut, projectile, and a really I think he's the fastest driver in the game. So he's doing really good in all departments. But I guess if I had to choose one, maybe Rushdown or Grappler again, because of just what they could. Some Rushdown characters can go under his fireballs, and characters like Zangief, I think if they get on him, there's nothing he can really do too much about. Like, he does have like an invincible uppercut and stuff like that, but I'd definitely have to say that they have a chance, because anybody can beat anybody in this game from what we've seen. So, but biggest one, probably Rushdown, in my opinion. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Now, the first thing I want to talk about Dee Jay here is probably his sway, because I feel like people get mixed up by a lot, so we're going to talk about this first. Now, there's two ways for him to go into sway, that I see at least, which is either this into sway, or that into sway. Now, why this version? This version is punishable. It's -6 literally. Well, you see, if they do this move up close, it's -6. So that's where it changes. This distance, you can't really hit them. So they can actually truly bait you. So you have to watch the distance with this guy. I think this the core power about this character for Dee Jay is distance. Where is he at? You know, on the end of the screen. Is he close to you? Is he far away? That's what really matters, honestly. But if further away, you're gonna be in a situation where he can actually do something. But here's the interesting part about this version. If Dee Jay does do crouching, this is, by the way, this is crouching medium kick, by the way, into sway, he's actually not safe at all, because it was -6. So if it's a little delayed, so you can actually do something. So if he does do this way, you can actually drive impact him, and it'll be a counter hit. So you don't have to worry about that. And if he does press a button, he's just gonna get messed up. And even if he dashes forward, he'll get messed up. So he has no way of getting out of this situation. So that means that won't work, and what is it? How do I do it again? This and that don't work either. So he's committed entirely. But it changes depending though. Like, say for instance, if I did this into that, or my bad, this into that, just a regular, you cannot punish him now, because that move is +3. So he has a lot more advantage to do whatever he wants. So you can't counter hit him, just raw now. So that's where things get a little iffy for you, because this move is just good overall. Now, you could try to, you know, drive impact this, but that's not a good idea, because it's special cancelable. That's the only reason why you can do it this way, so don't do that, because we'll just drive impact you back, so don't do that. But ultimately, if you do get hit with this, there's a bit more risk. You still can do some stuff, like if he does do that into that, you can actually, oh wait, I had it recorded. you can actually mash on him in that, depending on what normally does. Like, if he does do that one, you still can mash. Just don't do a low if he does do this one, because if I remember correctly, if he's up close and does it, you can't kick him. Like, you can't do a low on him. It don't really work. At least a medium kick for Luke. It might be character specific, I don't know, but that doesn't work. So just watch out for that. So just be careful. But you can do stuff while he does it, so don't be afraid to do stuff, okay? But if he does just do that, be careful. You don't want to be throwing buttons willy-nilly here. Like I said, it's a little bit button specific here which one he does. Like, if he does this, then, you know, you can actually do something about it. But this one, you want to have your guard up a little bit more, because he has options of doing stuff. Because technically, he could just do that into fireball and be plus, or just regular fireball, or a whiff. But you want to look for that and see what you can do. Oh goodness, it's been a minute. Yeah, you can do that. But yeah, if he does do just any of these though, if they do make contact, this is the heavy version. This is -10. If he does hit that on you on block, you can punish him This is -1, so it's somewhat of his turn. So he can do that, charge uppercut midway, and just do something. So just be careful if he does do that, if it lands on block. So yeah, and this one is -3, so he's safe as well, and he still could theoretically do that too. So this is something you want to watch out for. So you just have to be a little bit patient with him. See what the DJ player does. If he likes to spam this way a lot, keep that in mind. Now, the next thing I would say to talk about here is some moves that DJ does, I guess. Like, because I know I got hit by this in ranked a little bit when I was playing ranked back a little bit ago. This move, it's not safe. It's -8, but this version's like, what is this? Yeah, -2. So I think, yeah, this first move is +1, so that's ugh, you know, you're kind of cooked in there, so you have to accept it. But in this situation here, if he does do that, I think most DJ players wait for you to do something, and then they'll do something after. So don't press a button during this. You don't want to do that. You have to wait for him to actually finish, because that's -8. Then you get a big reward. So boom, bang, right, target combo. Oh, I messed up. That was me pressing a button, so you don't want to do that. Like I said, you want to wait. And then you can do something. Well, say like medium kick, for instance. Depending on the character, you can do whatever you want. So yeah, for Luke in this instance, he can't do a heavy punch or something like that, or anything like that. But the mediums, he got it. So it could depend on character specific. So just remember that what normal can hit him, because it's -8. But for Luke, medium punch and medium kick, like punch. I don't think light kick works because it's too far away. I don't believe. Yeah, but just depending on your character, you can punish him. So just wait for him to do the fire animation. Now, if he does just do nothing, if I would say for anything, just be ready for a Oh, can he cancel? No, he can't. Just be ready for a grab. Then I'll have to say, just be ready for a grab. So get ready to take a grab. If he does just do that, that's what I would say. So you could uppercut him or just take the grab. Now I guess the next thing we could talk about probably is his normals. And the common normals I see with this guy are this, that, and this. That move. What you can do about these moves here, well, for one, none of these, well, no, this one is special cancelable, but this one isn't, and that one isn't. This is medium kick. It's plus though, so just that's something to think about there. But they can't really do anything. Like I'm hitting drive impact right now for that. For this I can though. For that you can't. So that's the good thing about it. But if they do these moves, especially from far away, because I told people using the poke because you can't do anything to him because he's -5 and it's pushing you back. The best thing you do if you predict it is a drive impact. That's what I'll say you could do. But that drive impact works the best here for that situation and for this one because he is also plus on that too, so he can do something. So I would say for all of these normals, drive impact him is the best way to go if you do see it, or you could wait for him to whiff and then get a punish in. The same goes for that one too. Now when it comes to this one, it's a bit different. It's -2 and he can do something after to continue to get pressure or be plus, so you want to watch out for that. But actually, speaking of this button, there is something you should worry about this, and I think you see this all the time. You'll see either this, like I said before, or that. And the reason why you see this is because, well, he's like 0, right? He's the world's his oyster, it feels like. And it's range, like he kind of pushes himself back to not get hit by something. So from this distance, at least for Luke, you can actually dash up and hit him if you're good timing, that is, with any of his stuff. But some other characters aren't so lucky. So what do you do in that situation? You could do that. Could do that, but ultimately if he's up close and does it, you can just shut him down. You want to actually, that's the thing about DJ, you don't want to be far away from him because he'll range you out, and he can also get close anytime he wants to with his drive rush. So you want to be in a close proximity of the guy. Honestly, that's my opinion, really, because DJ players, they can thrive pretty much anywhere, but the only way you can see them make them have an error is up close, I think personally. So stay close to him. And if he does do it up close, you can react to that. If you're, as long, like, even because most of the time, most people, if we're being honest with Street Fighter, they have a stance where they're blocking if they're up close, like they don't know what to do. Some people don't do that, so this others do. But I would just say get close to him, prevent him from getting a situation where he can do that and be unstoppable. Because this move is good, but for a character like Luke advances forward, so he's kind of fine with dealing with this normal. Some other people are not so lucky, and they can miss and get hit, and if they get hit, that's your plus 11 on hit, so he's gonna beat you down, brother. So, yeah. But I would try to say just stand close to him. Make him do something risky like that, because a lot of DJ players do this a lot. Well, this game specifically, a lot of people do it, but don't let him do it far. Do not let him do it far. You can react and do something, but he still has a moment, I feel, as if to possibly try something. At least in my opinion. Now, I guess next would probably be the Sobot move. Is this Sobot, or is it? Yeah, no, I think it is, because this one is Ultimate Sobot. If you see DJ players do this, and you will see it frequently, because it propels them back and they'll just grab you. My best bet, your best bet, I mean, honestly, is to don't just sit there. When he does this version, especially, like boom, bang, woohoo, right? You can hit him, dude. You don't be scared, or you can just grab him. Don't do this though. Yeah, or yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. No, that's where we don't drive impact. Don't do that. Or you could actually, yeah, that's another thing. If you don't want to get in the situation entirely, you could just push him back away from you. But I wouldn't necessarily do that actually with DJ. You want to get close to him personally, because then he has good range. He'll pretty much cancel out your fireballs because it's a 2 fireball thing. So I wouldn't recommend drive reversal, but you can, unless you're like Guile or someone that thrives in range, then maybe. But that is something you can do. You can just push him off, and that goes for a lot of the normals that he has. If you can't handle the pressure, like if he does a button and you think he's gonna do the sway or that, push him off of you. If you're a character with good range, keyword like Guile, mainly Guile or JP, I think, then you could probably want to do that. But every other character, stay close to him, so I don't recommend this, but you can. But yeah, if you see a DJ player do this, they're not invincible. Matter of fact, hold up. Beat him down. Beat him down. I think level 3 works if I'm fast enough. Oh, I got the wrong normal. I'm bad at this game. But pretty much, you can hit him when he does that. That's all I'm saying. You can hit him. He's not invulnerable. He's just doing a little trick on you. So if you see a DJ player do that up close, you can press a button. It's not like they can instant fireball you, because they have to charge it, and they're already doing a different animation. They're doing quarter circle forward, so it's gonna take a second for them to actually get the fireball, not the fireball, the uppercut going. So don't worry about that. Just do it, man. Just press a button. Or they could do that, but they can't do it in the middle of it, so you're fine. Now, when it comes to this version here, right here, I think the thing, at least I got hit by one time, or maybe a few times, I don't remember, it's been a minute. When I do this version, somewhat in the game, if they have 3 bars, I know some people tend to do level 3. I think even Angry Bird made a video about that part or something, which I think is true. Most DJ players do that because they're like, oh, this is not safe, and then they hit you with the level 3. So they're like, do that, into that, and then you die. So just be careful. You can drive impact that, but look at their meter. Make sure to look at their meter to be fine. But you can drive impact that. Just be careful, okay? Because they can do this to you and cook you. So that's a meter thing. Watch the person's meter, which you already should be doing at this point. That's frozen. But yeah, you could whiff punish him though if he does just do that too. So that's also an option. Just whiff punish him, and then you get a combo. So you can also just be patient on that. So he's not entirely ultimately safe. He doesn't have the ultimate armor here. But you, like I said, you can drive impact that. But just, if he doesn't have 3 bars, do it. If he does, don't do it because you'll die. And yeah. I guess the final thing to talk about here, potentially at least the final thing, is about his uppercut. Now, I know people are scared of the almighty fint when DJ does this. You can do something when he does this. Like, it's not invincible. Especially if he just does it raw. You can anti-air him. So don't be afraid to just, depending on your character what button they have, you could just press a really good button, anti-air them, get a combo or something, So that's a forced knockdown right there. Good anti-air. Could uppercut him. Depending on your character, like for instance for Marissa, that's a smooth level 2 in the air for her. So don't be afraid to just smack him, because it's not like he has the answers in the air. Like the best move he has is literally that crouching kick. That is it, because it's +6. That's it. That's what he has. That's his best tool. But or +2, well, depending on the range. That happens to every character, by the way. So you'll hear that a lot in my videos. But that's his best thing he has. So don't be afraid to smack him down. I guess another thing too to mention about uppercuts is that don't be afraid to get up close to DJ here when it comes to uppercutting, because you can't do it instantly. So you don't have to be afraid of jumping on the guy, as long as you just don't do it from 80 miles around the block like here. You want to be up close and stuff if you do plan on jumping on him or something, because most DJs, at least for mine, when I was playing, they do this a lot. they do that a lot. So they try to trick you out, just mess around with you. So just don't worry about that. Or they'll range you out, try to range you a little bit. Now, if that's the case, if they do use the range, then you have to be a little cautious, because they can do an uppercut. But yeah, but if you see them moving around, you're not in uppercut range. Or if they move back and forth, you're not in a particular bad way to get hit with a projectile either, because it's a charge it as well. So hold back. Then this is holding down. So you can get close to him. Don't be afraid of a DJ getting close to him, because you somewhat from this video have at least the tools to know what to do against him up close. Like if he does press a button, he'll either go into fireball of some sort. But a lot of people, at least that I know, a lot of DJ players, it seems like they like to mix people up at least a lot. So you kind of know the tools what to do about that if they do something like that, like a sway or something. So don't be afraid to get up close to them, because that's where DJ makes errors at. DJ players do, because then, like I said, far away range, they have you because they have projectiles. They have probably some of the best projectiles, like this one. Man, like if you're freaking Luke or something, tough spot. Ryu, Ken, tough spot. Guile has probably the best option there. So up close, stay next to him. Then he can't really do any of his charge moves. The only move he can do is this and the sway. That's his best options. And even if he does do this, you have an answer. And if he does this version too, I forgot to mention this for this version, this is still punishable. You can still hit him with like a light or something, I believe. Let me check though, just to be sure. Oh, you can, but you can just drive it and back him, I guess. That works too. I had to think about it. Yeah, you can drive it back, so that works too. Or for any move that he does here, for that matter. For all that, by the way. And then this is just not safe on block, so you can utterly destroy him. So I don't even need to really talk about this move. This move's good anti-air and a combo, pretty much for DJ. But that is really pretty much it. But yeah, don't be afraid to get close to this guy, because his weakness is honestly close range. That's why I said rush down, and characters that are grapplers basically probably beat him. Because once you get in his face, if he makes a mistake, you can make him die pretty much. And I think if you do the sway on DJ, if you're a grappler character, you can just grab him out of it, I believe. But I'm gonna check real quick, because I'm not a Zanky player. So you can with that one, but not what is it? That version. If they do that, because they're +3, so wait a second, so you cannot grab them instantly. But if they do this version and do a button, you can level 3 them. But you gotta be quick about it. You gotta be quick. But the other version, since it's further away, because they obviously, like I said, they're probably gonna use it further away, you can't really reach them unless your timing, I think, is really good. I think, at least that's what it looks like to me, but I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video here. I'm not the biggest person on DJ, like I don't know too much about Unk here, but it seems like he is manageable. Ultimately, he's manageable. I do hope this information helps. Now, if I did miss anything that you thought was important, or you think that will help down below, please comment it, because it does seem like people do read other people's comments and how else to help out with this guy, at least that I saw with the Jamie video. So comment down below if you think I missed anything or got something wrong, because I'm not fully aware on DJ how he works exactly, but just from my experience, that's what I saw. But yeah, either way, I hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys live at, man, and I will see you guys next time.